Okay, so Effany said she was hoping that I would videotape the entire process from start to finish so that she could maybe get some ideas. That's fine. I don't mind videoing things for you guys if it helps you. And plus, I can go back and look at it later and may even learn something myself. So it's been probably about, I'd say 40 minutes, maybe less than that. I think 40 minutes. This is what it looks like after adding the salt. I didn't videotape adding the salt because, as I told you, it's literally the same process as adding the starter. But this is what it looks like after adding the salt and sitting for 45 minutes. I'm going to get my hands wet. And I think in this process, I think I'm just going to start right out the gate with the slap and folds on the counter. And then maybe the third round, instead of slap and folds, maybe I'll do stretch and fold. We'll see how the dough feels like at that point. Right now, it is very tacky. Here, let me show you guys the difference between tacky and sticky. Because that's another thing that I think you guys struggle with, understanding the difference. My hands are dry. Hear that? So, if I'm touching the dough with my hands dry, I would expect it to stick to my fingers, okay? That does not mean that it's sticky. That means that my hands are dry, okay? So, if I get my hands wet and I touch the dough, it doesn't stick at all, see? That's the difference between sticky and tacky. If this was sticky, I would be pulling it up whether my hands were wet or dry. But since my hands are wet and it's tacky, I'm not sticking to the dough, okay? So I'm gonna pull this up out of here and dump it right onto the counter. That's the other thing, if your dough is tacky, it's gonna stick a little bit to your countertop because I don't have anything here, this is dry. However, it's tacky, so it'll pick itself up even after it sticks to the counter. But look how clean that came out. She is doing amazing tonight. I'm so proud of her. So here it is. Look, it didn't even stick to the counter. Not even sticking to the counter. So slap it and fold it over. Look how much that stretched. See that? That's what I meant by the window pane means it's not even ready. She is so lax. Yes, I'm beating her. And let me move this pot so it's not so loud in your ear, okay? Also, I was vibrating my camera off the counter. Get my fingers wet again. Do that half a turn. There we go. See? The camera turns. Oh my gosh. That's because it's sitting against the corner of my post instead of up against it flat. That's okay. You get the idea. So notice it's getting less stretchy. And less stretchy. Okay? Build that strength for her to hold herself. Oh, I'm getting a little tacky. See, a little tacky. Oh, we got another good smack out. There's a not good one. I should probably get that part of my hand wet instead of just my fingertips. There we go. All right, she is literally not stretching at all anymore. So push and pull, push and pull, push on the side, turn your hand, pull back towards you, tighten her up underneath, make her all smooth. She's all smooth and silky. She shaved her legs today. Good thing, because she was getting a little scary. No, I'm kidding. Silky smooth. Drop her in a bowl. Here's the other thing. If your dough is tacky, but not sticky, you don't need anything in your bowl. It will come right out every time. Now, she's going to relax a little bit. Probably, I'm going to come back and do another one again. And yes, I will record it because obviously she's going to change over the time. But I'll come back in probably about 30 minutes and do another series of slap and folds and see how she is. But you'll see that in that video, she will relax. But she'll still come right out of the bowl, guys. If with obviously a little bit of help. I know I'm stuttering over my words and I'm sorry. But I'm also tired, so bear with me. Also, let me show you. Jane has been refed. Okay, where is she? In the, there we go. She has been refed, and now she is in the refrigerator because I'm done with her for now. But she's still my experiment, so we'll see what she does in the refrigerator, being neglected once again. I'll see you guys in about a half hour.